Welcome to Germany vs. USA, and today we're going to talk about German idioms.
Idioms are super handy, and they're actually impressive if you can use them in a foreign language.
It really helps with the humor.
Right.
With idioms, I mean, once you can grasp a few idioms, you can really understand one's humor. Like Alex, not very funny in German.
No, neither in English. Aller guten Dinge sind drei.
So everything well is three.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, but everything good comes in threes. We have that idiom as well.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the flip side of that is death comes in threes. So take that, happy idiom. Not too much fun, is it?
Aus einer Mücke einen Elefanten machen.
So to make an elephant out of a mosquito, that's really funny to think about.
Right.
But we have that as well, to make a mountain out of a molehill. And that means basically to take a situation that's not that big of a deal and just turn it into a huge deal.
Huge elephant on a freaking mountain hill.
Just huge. Just
stomping upon. Actually, that reminds me of Hannibal. That's the idiom. You know Hannibal who went over the Alps?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idiom. He used his elephant to cross the Alps.
There we go. We have a little history lesson as well today.
Den Teufel nicht an die Wand malen.
So don't paint the devil on the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
This one was made for you.
I think it was made for Germans. I was like,
it means like,
about that.
I think there's, I don't know if there's an exact idiom for that in English, but it's like, don't worry about stuff that you're that's uncertain. So basically, don't worry about things that are out of your control, and things that you have no control over. So
and also like don't look at it too pessimistic. Also,
right? Yeah. We're watching a soccer game with Alex. It's just it kicks off, and all of a sudden, oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Oh man, oh that's bad. I told you, we're just gonna play bad today.
I've gotten better though. I've gotten a little better. Sometimes I'm looking for a tie. Äpfel mit Birnen vergleichen.
So apples and pears. Right. We have apples to oranges.
So to compare apples and oranges.
Yeah,
right?
and that means basically you can't compare it.
Yeah. Don't you compare apples and oranges?
Next.
Lieber den Spatz in der Hand als die Taube auf dem Dach.
So a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
We had to debate a little bit about what it actually means because
we don't really know what this one means. No, I mean, we do. It's just we had a good laugh when we were reading it because we were like, we both hear that. We're not really quite sure. But basically, it's if you have something like certain, don't risk that to go over after something that you don't know. Right, that you may not get.
Well said.
Not very well said, but kind of, maybe you'll understand what I'm going to.
Die Katze im Sack kaufen.
So to buy a cat in a sack.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if we have something like that. I've heard like that idiom before, but I don't. Off the top of my head, I can't think if we have one in English that's the same. I'm sure we do, but it basically means like be careful when like you buy something, like if you don't know.
Right. You want to look. I guess kind of analyze it in detail before you buy it. I guess.
Right. Like if you know nothing about boating, don't just go out and like buy a boat.
Right. That's a good example. Luftschlösser.
Air castle.
Right. It's not really an idiom, it's just a word.
Yeah, it makes me think of like playing Mario. But I mean, we have a similar saying, and this means like basically it's impossible, like castles in Spain.
Utopic, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and all I can think of is Spain. You don't have castles. Like I don't. Are we sure about this?
The French have the same chateau en Espagne. It's also like the same meaning, castles in Spain, and that's the same idiom. I guess there are not a lot of castles in Spain. Build some castles, Spain,
yes,
please.
Come on, Spain, you're way behind.
Ich verstehe nur Bahnhof.
I mean, I only understand, the train station, which, I mean, that's Greek to me, which is the idiom. So, I mean, basically it means it's so foreign to me, I don't understand it.
Right, I don't get it, yeah.
Yeah,
in English, it's Greek to me.
Yeah, so it's Greek to me. Of course, it'd have something to do with trains in Germany.
Right. Einen Kater haben.
I learned this phrase real quick studying abroad in Germany. No, to have a hangover.
Right.
So to have a cat means to have a hangover.
Right. A tomcat, right?
Yeah, a tomcat. Yeah. I mean, but do y'all have, like, because we have hair of the dog. So, like, if you're, like, do you have that? Basically, hair of the dog means to, if you're hungover, get us, a drink in the morning to just basically go right back in.
Okay, yeah, that's the Tomcat beer. That's this Kata beer. Yeah, so that will give you a right back up and running.
Yeah, Kata beer. I wish I had known that.
That's it on idioms for today. We're going to do another episode on idioms, and we're also going to explain what these are for in these here. And so, see you then.
More idioms to come.
Cheers.
Y'all take it easy.
Back it up, son, bring it on home. Drag your feet and hang your head all you want.
Den Teufel nicht an die Wand malen.
So don't paint the shit. Do it again. I said elephant. Don't paint the devil.
Okay. Den Teufel
I
nicht.
wasn't looking. I'm sorry, dude.